Hello Stingrays, Miss Joinson here, and today in maths we are going to look at reflection. Okay, so yesterday you looked at translation, remembering that translation is just to slide a shape, so to move it across, backwards, forwards, up or down, and that the shape always stays the same. So today then we are looking at reflection. So what do you think reflection is? And I want you to perhaps pause this video here. Give yourself a couple of minutes. What do you think reflection is in terms of maths? Okay, so you can see some two pictures there. They're not necessarily to do with maths. So what do you think reflection means in maths? Okay then, so you should have got something that perhaps looks like this. So reflection is where you flip a shape, okay? So it is where the shape is given a mirror image, and on the other side it can be flipped over vertically, it can be flipped over horizontally, anything like that, that is still reflection. So let's have a look at this model here. So here you can see shape A. Shape A has been reflected onto the coordinates to shape B. Now a really good tip to help you with reflection is to count the squares, okay? Squares are there to help you, and in your SATs questions there will be squares there too. So I can see here that this is my axis. So that's my mirror line, so to speak, okay? Now I am missing one square before I start shape A. So on my other side, I need to miss another square as well. Whatever you do to this side, you do to this side. Okay, so let's look at some more details at number 1 down here. So I have got a rectangle here, and I can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares missing away from that mirror line. So straight away I know that I need to miss those 5 squares. Then I go across 2 squares, so I miss 1 square and go across 2 squares. I then go all the way down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, making sure I've got 5 squares filled in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, making sure that that's the same on the other side as well. Excellent. Okay. That's my shape there. I have reflected that shape in the mirror line. Now our shape gets a little bit tricky here. I'm just going to change my highlighter so you might be able to see it a bit better. Okay, so I've got my mirror line here again. Now part of my shape isn't on the mirror line. Part of my shape is on the mirror line. So I'm going to start off with those ones that are. So really important, what I would do is do the ones closest to the mirror line first. So I've got 2 down. So I'm going to make sure I do those now. It's quite tricky doing it on the computer. Okay, and then I need to go across from the mirror line 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just fill that in a little bit. There we go. Okay, and then I need to go up where I've got my 4th square. I'm going up. And then I need to join all of those back together. Okay, so that's my first section done. I can see that that looks the same. Now here is where it can be a little bit tricky, because this section here isn't on my mirror line. So I know I need to leave 1, 2 squares from the mirror line. So 1, 2, and I'm going to put 1 there, because on the 3rd square, that's where we are, 1, 2, 3. Then I need to go up, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to the top there. There we go. Obviously, it would be much neater if we were in the classroom and I was using a better pen, and obviously you will be using a ruler, hopefully, as well. Okay, now this one here is where the mirror line is horizontally. So don't worry, it's still exactly the same, just count how many squares. So I can see here that this shape is not on the mirror line. So I need to leave 1 square away from my mirror line, and I know that I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. Now, not all of my 6 squares are filled in, so I'm going to start with my 3 squares up here. So miss 1 square, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I'm going to go across here where my squares are, and that should be 6 squares now. Hopefully be able to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. May have to do some editing this in a minute. And then I know that I need to join those 2 lines up. Now that doesn't look very good because my highlighter is quite big. So I'm going to try and use a pen to show you. So I'm going to go down 3. And I'm going to go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then here I'm going to try and join my lines. Oops. Very tricky on a laptop. There we go. Okay, something that looks like that. You will be able to do it much more neater than I will because you have hopefully got the correct equipment at home. If you haven't, just give it your best shot, okay? And always remember to look at the mirror line, look how many squares away they are, and use those squares to really help you. Sometimes it might be dots or squares, but use those squares to help you. Okay, I hope that makes it a little bit easier for you. Do your best as always, I know you will, and have a super day. Take care. Bye.